Women coming in, their first game of the year. The Blue Hawks men, their first game of the year. Likewise for the University of Jamestown. As basketball season is upon us, it doesn't seem like we should be playing basketball with the Blue Hawk football team. Still 4 games left in their regular season, but we're going to tip off college hoops this evening between the Blue Hawks and the Jimmies. We'll take a 2.5-minute timeout from our pregame sponsors, then come back with our just-in-glass starting lineups for the Jimmies and the Blue Hawks in the season opener in college basketball from Scott Gymnasium. Back with our starting lineup in 2.5.
With so many different internet speeds to choose from, picking the right speed can be vital to how many devices you have running at the same time. Now you can supercharge your internet with consolidated GNet technology and get the speeds you need up to 1 gig. Fast, reliable speeds you need to keep all your devices running like they should. Call 483-4000 and supercharge your internet and get the speed you need with Consolidated.
At American, we understand that you want to handle finances on your time. Whether that means checking retirement balances while balancing life, filing an insurance claim as your cattle graze on someone else's land, or depositing money during your free fall, 12,000 feet in the air. No matter where you are or what you're doing, as crazy as it may be, American is there for you. With advisors at your fingertips, anytime, anywhere. American. Banking, trust, and insurance.
The Mix 105.7 is your home for the best music, the best variety, including tunes from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and today. Listen weekday mornings from 7 to 10 for the Mixed Up Morning Show with birthday and anniversary announcements, plus loads of local information. Go back in time Sunday mornings from 8 to noon and enjoy the music and the memories from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, including classic hits, classic rock, disco, and more during the Mix 105.7 Time Machine. The Mix 105.7 is locally owned, locally operated, and locally mixed.
Hey folks, it's Rob Wilkinson at Dan Porter Motors, 58601, and we need inventory. Folks, your vehicles have never been worth more than they are right now. So if you've got an extra vehicle laying around or you want to trade one in, come on down and see us and let us show you what we can do. We've got a great selection of trucks, SUVs, and cars, and we still have some great units over on the new side. So come down here and see us at Dan Porter Motors, where we've got free car washes for life. Dan Porter Motors, 58601.
Gymnasium. Let's take a look at our just-in-class starting lineup. First of all, for the University of Jamestown, they'll go at the guard position with Kia Tower, a 5'6" junior out of Big Fork, Minnesota. Macy Savala, a junior, 5'6", out of Mountain Iron, Minnesota. The forwards, Hannah DeMars, a 5'11" junior out of Grand Rapids, Minnesota, and Noelle Josephson, a 5'10" senior out of Ramsey, Minnesota, and a familiar name at center for the University of Jamestown, Audrey Rodakowski, the Dickinson High product, a 6-foot sophomore. Thad Stinky, the head coach for the Jimmies. For Dickinson State, they'll go at the guard positions with Shaylee Sheridan, 5'5", and a senior out of Faith, South Dakota. Also Kaylin Groves, a 5'7" junior out of Faith, South Dakota. Mackenzie Johnson, 5'7", and a junior out of Carrington, North Dakota. Lauren Baumgartner will start at a forward position, a 6-foot sophomore out of Watauga, South Dakota. And Courtney Olson, the 5'10" senior out of Mandan, will start at the post position. Eric Nelson, the head coach for the CSU Blue Hawks. So again, Towers, Savala, DeMars, Josephson, and Rodakowski for Jamestown. For Dickinson, Sheridan, Baumgartner, Groves, Johnson, and Olson, the starting 5 for Dickinson State. So we're just about set to get this one underway. Our officials, Floggen, Weber, and Jordan. They'll be the trio with the whistles tonight for this matchup as Dickinson State and the University of Jamestown tip off the 2021-2022 season. Well, we've got our national anthem upcoming, and we've got our Justin Glass and Coke pregame break upcoming as the Blue Hawks and Jimmies will tip off the season this evening. Of course, tomorrow we'll have the night off, and then on Saturday we've got Blue Hawk football at Valley City State. Here is our national anthem. Well, there you have our national anthem, which means we're just about set to get this one underway. But first, we've got to take a timeout from Justin Glass and Coca-Cola, and back with the tip-off, the Blue Hawks and the Jimmies, the season opener in college basketball, back in 90 seconds. Waiting for him to come out to the center court spot. And Reed Floggen, Mickey Jordan, Brady Weber are our officials. Jamestown dressed in their black with orange numbers and white trim. The Blue Hawks in their home white, blue numbers and gray trim. Audrey Rodakowski, the Dickinson High graduate, will jump center for the for Jamestown, I should say. I would assume that Courtney Olson will go there for Dickinson State. Nope, it'll be Lauren Baumgartner will jump center. Reed Floggen's got the basketball. Ball in the air, tip controlled in the backcourt by the Jimmies as Josephson brings it into the front court, gets it off to Towers. Towers comes left side, keeps the dribble alive. Looks for the cutter, and now we've got a grab. Let's see if that's going to go against Dickinson State. Kaylin Graves will get called for the foul. Her first, team first. And the Jimmies will get it out underneath their own basket. Comes way out front to Savila. She'll drop it off to DeMars. Back to Savila. Right side to Tower. Tower on the wing. Gets the handoff to Josephson. Up top. Left side it goes DeMars. DeMars, free throw line. The elbow, 16-footer is up and good. And DeMars puts the Jimmies out in front, 2-0. Blue Hawks looking at some full court pressure. Lob ahead. Tracked down by Olsen. Knocked loose and out of bounds. Last touch by Rodakowski. And we'll go back to Dickinson State with 23 on the shot clock. 9:23 left here in quarter number 1. Graves will key the inbounds play, left side of the hoop. Lobs it up front, tipped loose, all the way in the backcourt, tracked down by Johnson. Johnson brings it into the front court. Shot clock down to 15. Sheridan, top of the key, looks left side to Olsen. Olsen spins, goes down to the block, gets the handoff, left side 15-footer is up and good. Kaylin Graves gets the first points for the Blue Hawks, and we're all even at 2-2. And the Jimmies come into the front court. Tower, left side, keeps the dribble alive. Gets the handoff to Josephson to the right elbow. Josephson drops it baseline to Savila. Out for 3 is off the back iron. No good that time by Josephson. And the Blue Hawks clear it away. Sheridan steps it into the front court. Drops it off right side. Baumgartner back out front. Johnson from 3, it's up and good. No, that was Graves, excuse me. So Kaylin Graves with a 2 and a 3. The Blue Hawks have their first game of lead of the night, 5-2. DeMars goes left side, now onto the wing, goes Josephson. Josephson to the free throw line, into the corner, fake of the 3 on the drive. Tower lays it up, can't get it to go. Rebound down to Sheridan. Sheridan's going to push it up court. Now she'll slow things down between the circles. Goes right side to Baumgartner. Baumgartner back out front. Graves from 3. That's off the backboard. No good. Rebound down to Tower. And the Jimmies will have it. Right side DeMars. DeMars baseline puts it up. The short jumper is up and good. And DeMars has all 4 points for Jamestown. And the Blue Hawks lead 5-4. Pass knocked loose and out of bounds by Josephson. Louisa Pop will check in for Dickinson State. And checking out will be Baumgartner. So Pop, the veteran for the Blue Hawks, a senior out of Heidelberg, Germany, the first substitute for Dickinson State. Ball into the backcourt to Sheridan. Sheridan bounces it right side, stolen. Turnover number 1 on the Blue Hawks on the drive. Kick out. Back out front it comes DeMars. DeMars left side, now into the corner. Towers will cast the 3. That's an air ball. Recovered by the Jimmies. Follow-up is no good, as the second shot was no good for the Jimmies. And the Blue Hawks have it in the offensive end. Right corner with it is Graves. Back out front, Pop. Pop looking inside to Olsen instead, hands it back to Graves. Graves from 3, shot is up, no good. Rebound cleared away by the Jimmies. They'll attack, look for their second lead of the evening. Ball loose. Tower comes up with it at the midcourt circle. Drops it off right side to Savila. Savila goes left side. Mortensen. Skip pass right side. Tower. Fake from 3. Comes around the screen. Free throw line. Lobs it underneath. Wide open. Laying it up and in is DeMars. He has all 6 points for the Jimmies. They lead at 6-5 with 6:15 remaining in quarter 1. Olsen looks to attack. Nice spin move. Puts it up off the bottom of the iron. No good. And back come the Jimmies. Quickly into the front court. Out front, Josephson. Left side, Martinson. From right side to Tower. Tower into the corner. On the dribble is Savila. Savila down low and an offensive foul called. And that'll go against Josephson. He pushed the defender away there first. Subs checking in. Mackenzie Reed in for Dickinson State. Also Ashley Watts in. Sub checking in for Jamestown. I believe that is Madeline Schmidt checked into the ball game. Also Megan Oswald for the Jimmies as the Blue Hawks break the press, get it underneath the Pop. Pop kicks it back out to Watts. Watts inside Olsen. Olsen, nice move, goes up strong, but she's fouled. And Courtney Olsen will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Foul called on Martinson. Her first, second team foul. And Courtney Olsen will go to the free throw line. Try and give us our second tie. First free toss for Olsen is up and good. Her first point evens things up at 6-6. Baumgartner back in. Pop will check out for Dickinson State. Olsen will try and give the Blue Hawks the lead back with 5:37 left here in quarter number 1. Olsen, the senior out of Mandan, no good. We had a lane violation. So to stay 6-6. Turnover 2, Dickinson State. And unfortunately for the Blue Hawks, she made the free throw but waved off as Tower brings it into the front court for the Jimmies. Gets it off to Schmidt. Spin move in the lane. Martinson kicks it out to DeMars. DeMars behind the back dribble. Has it knocked loose. Comes back to Oswald. Back out front. Right side it comes to Tower. Shot clock to 10. Tower on the drive. She's tied up. Nope, we're going to get a block. And that will go against Dickinson State as Ashley Watts will get called for the block. They're going to say it was in the act of shooting, and Kia Tower, the junior guard out of Big Fork, Minnesota, will line up to shoot 2. First opportunity at the charity stripe for the Jimmies. First one is up and good. Tower gives the Jimmies a lead back. First point for anybody other than Hannah DeMars, as DeMars had the first 6 for the Jimmies. Second free toss for Tower is up and nothing but the bottom of the net. So the Jimmies now lead it 8-6. That full court pressure again by the Jimmies. Watts gets it ahead to Sheridan. Sheridan skips it across to Reed. Reed double team. Back to Sheridan. Sheridan looks to attack. Bounces it left side baseline. Olsen into the corner. Back out front it comes to Reed. Down low Olsen. Olsen on the drive. Put it up no good. But Courtney Olsen will go back to the free throw line. Nice move by Olsen as Oswald will pick up her first, third team foul. Olsen will go to the line to shoot 2. Checking into the ball game, Melissa Martinez for Dickinson State. Graves getting set to check back in as she's coming in for Olsen. First of 2 for Courtney Olsen is up and good. Olsen, the senior out of Mandan, North Dakota. Played her first 2 years at Bismarck State. And she hits them both, so she's 3 for 3 from the line. We're all even our third tie of the first quarter at 8-8 with 4:56 left to play here in the first. Tower will bring it up court for the black-clad Jimmies. Right side it comes. Schmidt. Left side, DeMars. DeMars on the drive, pulls up baseline from 8, in and out, and back in again. Hannah DeMars having a big first quarter. She's got 8. As the ball bounced ahead, Watts gets the pass ahead into the front court. Graves. Graves, right corner to Reed. It's not loose. Falls right in the lap. Baumgartner will put it in, and we're tied at 10-10. Our 4th tie of the first quarter. On the dribble, DeMars back to Tower. Tower, nice crossover move in the lane. She's cut off there. 3-point shot is up, no good by DeMars. Rebound battled for, tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Dickinson State. Sub checking in for the Jimmies. Josephson back in. Also checking in, Katie Busick. And Jordan Tolliver in for the Jimmies. Tolliver has it between the circles. Goes left side to Busick. Busick right side to DeMars. DeMars free throw line back to Busick. Busick, nice look inside, driving and putting it up, no good as Josephson. Nice look that time from Tolliver, I should say. And the foul called on Dickinson State. Martinez will pick up her first, and a shooting foul for Hannah DeMars. DeMars' first opportunity at the charity stripe. We're all even, 10-10. DeMars' first of 2 is up and good. And the Jimmies back out in front, 11-10. Second free toss for DeMars. rattles around and drops through. So Hannah DeMars in double figures with 10. The Blue Hawks turn it over in the backcourt, coming up with a Josephson. She'll lay it up, no good. Ball knocked loose and right into the hands of DeMars, and DeMars will lay it up and in. So the turnover results in points for the Jimmies. Blue Hawks quickly into the front court. Reed with it. Bounce pass to Watts, knocked loose. So back-to-back turnovers by the Blue Hawks. Here come the Jimmies on the attack. Putting it up on the drive and in is DeMars. DeMars with 14 of the 16 points for the Jimmies. And now we've gotten over in back violations, so 3 straight turnovers on Dickinson State. Courtney Olson back in. Reed also checking back in. And Lindsey Peterson in for the first time. So the Jimmies have rattled off 6 straight points. The Blue Hawks have had 3 straight turnovers. DeMars with it. Left side on the drive. Putting it up. No good that time is Martinez. The Blue Hawks clear it away. Reed quickly up front. Peterson right corner. Lob pass down low. Olsen, and we're going to get a block on the inlet pass, and that's going to go against Josephson. That'll be her second, 4th team foul. Rodakowski getting set to check back in. Also back in Savila for the Jimmies. Josephson will check out with those 2 fouls. Also Martinson will check out. So the Blue Hawks with a fresh 20 on the shot clock will get it on the baseline. Lob pass comes out to Peterson. Peterson picks it up. Sheridan, top of the key. Sheridan loses it, tracks it down. She's going to get bumped. That'll go against Tolliver. That'll be the 15th foul, so bonus time for Dickinson State. Heather Labrie checking in for the first time for Dickinson State. And Reed will check out. And going to the free throw line is Shaylee Sheridan. She'll shoot the 2-shot bonus, as that was the 15th foul with 2:49 left to play. First free throw is up and good. That breaks that 6-0 run by the Jimmies. And the first point in the ball game for Sheridan. Second free throw is good. So Blue Hawks 5 of 5 from the charity stripe. The lead down to 4, 16-12. Into the front court comes Busick. Hands it off to DeMars. DeMars cross courts it. Right side Tolliver down low. Spin move Rodakowski fades from 10. No good. Rebound down to Sheridan for Dickinson State. Sheridan bounces ahead to Graves. Graves to Peterson between the circles. Peterson on the dribble. Picks it up. Looking for some help. Still looking. Gets it off to Sheridan. Shot clock at 15. Sheridan comes out to the midcourt circle. Left side Olsen with the shot clock down to 10. Into the corner. Peterson drives. Back to Olsen with 5 on the shot clock. 15-footer is no good. Rebound down to the Jimmies. Into the front court to Mars to Tolliver. Tolliver comes free throw line. Kicks it left corner. Back out it comes to Savila to Tolliver. DeMars free throw line. Goes baseline. Nice give and go, but it's tipped away and out of bounds. As the ball off the hands of DeMars. Tower back in. Also Schmidt back in. And Martinson back in for the Jimmies. Blue Hawks will look at that full court pressure once again. Comes into Sheridan. Sheridan to Labrie. Back to Sheridan. Cross courts it. Tipped away. Saved back in and controlled by Sheridan. Sheridan drives down the lane. Gets it off to Olsen and off her foot. And out of bounds. Turnover 6 already for Dickinson State. With a minute 35 left to play first quarter. Jimmies 16, Blue Hawks 12. Tower will walk it up court for the Jimmies. Tower comes right side, gets the pass off to Schmidt. Left side on the dribble, Savila, and we're going to get a bump on Dickinson State. That's their 4th team foul, so no free throws yet. That's going to go against Heather Labrie, her first 4th team foul. And the Jimmies will get a fresh 20 on the shot clock, with a minute 23 on the game clock. Ball comes in to Savila. She'll have it out front, lob it inside Rodakowski. Rodakowski lost it, got it back, scooped it up, no good. Olsen will clear the rebound for Dickinson State. She'll hand it off to Sheridan. Sheridan steps it into the front court as we approach the 1 minute mark. Right side Peterson. Peterson back to Sheridan. High post Olsen. Back to Peterson. Peterson baseline free from 17 as a shot blocked and recovered by the Jimmies with 45 seconds remaining. And now what do we got? Turnover on the Jimmies. They're third. The Blue Hawks will get it back with 46.2 seconds left here in quarter number one. We've hit a little bit of a lull on scoring. 16-12. Jimmy's out in front. Sheridan to Labrie. Labrie, right corner. Graves, the two-pointer is up, no good. And back come the Jimmies with the basketball. Savila lobs it down low. Rodakowski. Rodakowski back out. Three-point shot is short, no good. There's a three-point miss by Savila, and back come the Blue Hawks. Quickly up court, Labrie underneath. Olsen wide open, lays it up and in. First points of the ball game from the field for Courtney Olsen. Down to 5 seconds. In the lane, scooping it up, no good is Tower, and that'll bring it in to our first quarter of play. Peterson put it up, and it was no good, but time had expired, so 1 quarter in the books. It's the University of Jamestown 16, Dickinson State 14 after 1 on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. Back with quarter number 2 in 1 minute.
At Dakota Community Bank and Trust, we're leaders in the egg industry. Our egg lenders grew up farming and ranching, and they understand egg operations.
With our agribusiness lending experience, we can help you with your financing.
We specialize in egg real estate, operating lines of credit, and cattle and machinery financing.
To serve you, we need to hear you.
So stop by your local Dakota Community Bank and Trust.
At Dakota Community Bank and Trust, that's what we do. Big Boy Toys.
After 1 quarter, Jamestown leads it 16-14. Jamestown 6 of 17 from the field, 4 of 4 from the line, 3 turnovers. Dickinson State 4 of 10 from the field, 5 of 5 from the line. They have 6 turnovers for Jamestown. Anna DeMars is the only player to hit a field goal as she is 6 of 7. She also has 2 free throws, so she's got 14 of the 16 points. Kaya Tower has the other 2 points on a pair of free throws. For Dickinson State, Courtney Olsen with 5 and Kaylin Graves with 5. Blue Hawks with the basketball. Lily Kelly in for the first time. She's got it out front. Kelly to Watts, outside Labrie. She's going to catch from 3. It's good. Heather Labrie puts the Blue Hawks back out in 17-16 as the Blue Hawks have run off 7 straight after the Jimmies went on a 6-0 run. Jimmies with the basketball. Out front it comes. Martinson to Tower. Tower, handoff. Back to Tower in the corner. Tower comes around the screen. Tower penetrates in the lane, scoops it up with the right hand. No good. Rebound. Kelly battling for it. She'll come up with it. Good hard work for Tower, or for Kelly rather. Olsen loses the basketball, gets it back to Labrie. Left corner from 3. It's up and good. 3-point shot is up and good from Mackenzie Johnson. And the Blue Hawks go on a 10-0 run. The Jimmies want a timeout. Hawks with their biggest lead of the night, 20-16 on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. It's a short timeout. Back to Scott Gymnasium in 30 seconds.
The 811 game. Will you play by the rules? Choose your location. City Home. Choose your project. Fence. Let's get started. Sure you're ready? Continue. Hold on. There's a whole network of utilities starting just inches underground. Call before you dig, or it could be Game over. Stay on top of your game. Call 811 or visit nd1call.com.
And Mackenzie Johnson with back-to-back three-pointers to open up the second quarter. And the Hawks now lead it 20-16. Tower with the basketball, gets it ahead to Schmidt. In the lane on the drive. Nice spin move with the left hand. No good. Left it up short, did Martinson. The Blue Hawks clear it away. Hawks in the midst of a 10-0 run, and now we're going to get a push. And that'll go against Martinson. That'll be her second. First team foul of the second quarter. So the Hawks will get it on the right sideline. 25 on the shot clock. DeMars checking back into the ball game. Martinson with those two fouls will check out. 8:48 left here in quarter number two. The Hawks out in front, 20-16. On the drive, Kelly. Kick out left side. Watch. Can they go 3 for 3? Nope, it's long, but the rebound comes down to Dickinson State. Blue Hawks lose the basketball. Their seventh turnover. Jimmies will get the basketball back with 8:38 left here in quarter number two. Hawks 20, Jimmies 16. Blue Hawks have scored 10 in a row after the Jimmies went on a 6-0 run to take a 16-10 lead. Left side, one dribble, handoff to Tower. Tower on the drive, baseline, has a shot blocked by Watts. Good defensive play by Watts, and a travel in the backcourt by Dickinson State. Turnover 8 for the Blue Hawks. Courtney Olsen will get a break. Checking into the contest, Lauren Baumgartner. So the Jimmies will get it in the front court, left side. DeMars will do the honors. DeMars gets the pass in to Oswald. Out front it comes to Tower. Tower back to Oswald. Into the left corner it goes to Schmidt. Schmidt gets it back out front. Savila, right side it goes to DeMars. Shot clock in single digits. DeMars drops it inside. Kick out, three-point shot just before the shot clock buzzer is set to go off. And a three-pointer by Schmidt breaks that 10-0 run by the Blue Hawks. Gets the Jimmies back to within one. Kelly with the basketball for Dickinson State. Gets the pass up. On the drive, Labrie. Labrie puts it up too hard, no good. Nice drive by Heather Labrie, but couldn't finish it off, and the Jimmies with a chance to reclaim the lead. DeMar on the drive, gets to the block, picks up the dribble, gets the pass back. Now out it comes to Savila. Savila to Tower. Shot clock at 15. Tower to DeMars. DeMars around the screen, has it knocked loose. Watts comes up with the loose basketball. Just the fourth turnover by the Jimmies. Labrie gets it ahead to Kelly. Kelly around the screen. Right side it comes Baumgartner. Baumgartner back out front to Johnson. Left side to Kelly. Kelly looking for some help. Shot clock down to 12. Back out front it comes Labrie. Labrie on the attack, comes to the free throw line, kicks it out right side. Watts from three. That's an air ball and out of bounds. Last touch by the Jimmies. Sheridan, Reed, and Graves back in. So the Blue Hawks will get it back, but just 3 seconds on the shot clock as it was an air ball and knocked out by the Jimmies. So 3 seconds on the shot clock as they'll get it out underneath their own basket. And what do we got? That's a foul on Jamestown. Yes, it is. So the Blue Hawks will get a fresh 20. And Hannah DeMars gets called for the hold. So the Blue Hawks get a break. They go from 3 on the shot clock to 20. 20-19. Blue Hawks out in front on the CHI St. Alexius House scoreboard. Comes into Graves. She'll cast the three off the back iron. Takes a funny hop and recovered by the Jimmies. They'll attack quickly into the front court. Tower lobs it down low. Nice spin move. DeMars is up and good. DeMars a perfect 7 of 7, or make it 7 of 8 from the field. Jimmies back out in front, 21-20. Graves into the front court. Will hand it on to Sheridan. Sheridan between the circles, back to Graves. Graves, the long three-pointer, got it. Kaylin Graves, her second three. She's got 8 in the ball game. Blue Hawks back out in front by 2. On the drive, Tower lays it up, no good. This crossover move by Kia Tower. And a foul called on Dickinson State. That'll be Sheridan, her first. Louisa Pop back in for Dickinson State. Checking out is Johnson. Tower will go to the line. 2 of 2 so far for Tower. Make it 3 of 3. And we're looking for another tie. Makes this, it'll be our 5th tie of the first half. Tower's second free throw is good. We're all even, 23-23 on the CHI St. Alexius House scoreboard. Blue Hawks still looking at that full court press. Long pass ahead, Reed. That Sheridan, her wide open layup is no good. Rebound down to the Jimmies as they look to reclaim the lead. On the drive, going right by everybody is Josephson and lays it up and in. Nice to drive by Lyle Josephson. Pop will bring it into the front court, slow things down, wait for her teammates, gets it back to Sheridan. Sheridan on the dribble, comes left side to Reed. Back out to Graves. Graves comes around the left side, puts it up, has her shot blocked, and they're going to get her for the offensive charge. It'll be number 2 on Kaylin Graves. So the Jimmies with the 2-point lead and 5.5 minutes left here in the first half will get the basketball back. Tower will walk it up court for the Jimmies. Courtney Olson and Lindsay Peterson will check in at the next stoppage for Dickinson State. Tower just keeps the dribble alive, drops it down low on the baseline. DeMars, nice move by DeMars. Nice finish on the reverse. DeMars having a huge first half. As Graves will bring it into the front court, picks up the dribble, she's double teamed. Dickinson State wants a timeout. 5:03 left to play first half. Jamestown 27, Dickinson State 23 on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. Back with more from the Scott Gymnasium in 30 seconds.
Finding the right mortgage company can be a little puzzling. At ENG Lending, we make it easy by finding the right program that fits perfectly. From VA loans for our veterans to first-time home buyers, refinancing and debt consolidation. Piece by piece, we pay close attention to every detail so that every piece of the puzzle falls right into place. ENG Lending. It all comes together.
Call 456-LOAN right now.
Well, just about midway through this second quarter, and Dickinson State will have the basketball in the front court, trailing 27-23. Shaylee Sheridan will key it out right in front of the Jimmy's bench. Sheridan gets it into Pop. She'll hand it back to Sheridan. Sheridan on the drive, tries to bounce it across the lane. Nobody home. Turnover 9 on Dickinson State. Jimmy's 27, Blue Hawks 23 on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard on this season opener for both ball clubs. Busick gets it top of the key to Josephson. Josephson goes left side to Martinson. Josephson. Busick look underneath. Kick out, 3-point shot for Tower is up and good. Tia Tower, her first field goal of the night. She's 4 of 4 from the line. And the Jimmies have their biggest lead of the night. The Blue Hawks turn it over in the backcourt. Their 10th turnover. 3-point shot again, Tower. No good. Ball tipped loose, and Peterson will come up with it for Dickinson State. So the Blue Hawks trying to stop this run by the Jimmies. In the lane, Olsen, double team. Steps through, puts it up off the side iron, no good. And back come the Jimmies, up by 7, 30-23. Tower between the circles. Comes around right side, hands it off to DeMars. DeMars to Josephson. Josephson in the lane has the ball tipped loose. Still loose on the floor, and it's tied up. Now, do we have a foul? We're going to get a push on Dickinson State. That's going to go against Pop, her first. And that is the third team foul for Dickinson State. LeBrie back in for Dickinson State. Tolliver, Martinson, and Schmidt back in for the Jimmies. With 3:42 left to play here in the first half. Looking for some help. Ball in, tipped off the hands of Dickinson State. So the Jimmies will get it in the left side court, right on the baseline. Doing the honor, DeMars gets it into Tower. Tower penetrates down the lane, scoops it up, no good. Rebound down to Pop. The Blue Hawks come back out offensively. Long pass ahead, Labrie in the lane, put it up and in. Heather Labrie got behind everybody, got the easy bucket. She's got 5, the lead at 5, 30-25. Martinson to Tolliver between the circles. Tolliver left side to DeMars. DeMars comes around to Tolliver's screen. Free throw line, right side Tower. She's free from 3, looks good, nothing but net. Tia Tower, her second 3 on the night. She's in double figures with 10. Long pass ahead, but too far. Olsen couldn't track it down. Turnover 11. Dickinson State with 2:59 left to play. Lily Kelly getting set to check in for the Hawks. Sheridan will get a break. So let's see, it's Peterson, Labrie, Kelly. Also in the ball game, Pop and Olsen for Dickinson State. Tower comes around the screen, keeps the dribble alive. And what do we got? A push. That's going to go against Courtney Olsen. She ran over the screener. Her first, 4th team foul. And the Jimmies will get the basketball with a fresh 20 on the shot clock. Comes into Tolliver, top of the key, left side in the corner. DeMars, crossover move, pull up from 8 off the iron, no good. Rebound down to Dickinson State. Pop will hand it off to Kelly. Kelly up ahead to Labrie. Labrie, right wing, looking inside, can't get it. Out front to Pop. Pop tries to lob it inside, it's knocked loose. Saved back in, turnover 12, Dickinson State. Up ahead is Tolliver. Tolliver traveled with the basketball, turnover 5. Back into the lineup for Dickinson State. Johnson and Graves, Peterson and Pop will check out. No changes for the Jimmies. Inbound pass comes in to Johnson. Johnson gets it back to Labrie. Labrie brings it into the front court. Comes right wing, back to Kelly. Kelly on the drive, baseline. We're going to get a bump. That should go against Tolliver, I do believe. Yes, it is. That's number 2 on Jordan Tolliver. 14th foul on the Jimmies in this quarter. Josephson and Savila back in. Tolliver will check out. Schwint will check back out. And here come the Hawks. Lobbed out front to Graves. Graves spins, free throw line. Drives, left hand, left it up short. Rebound down to Dickinson State. As Olsen will come down with it, and a foul call. That should be, that'll be against Josephson, her 3rd. In fact, the 14th foul or 5th. They had 4. No, they'd had 3. That is the 4th. Inbounds comes to Graves. Graves, free throw line, 17-footer, rattled it home. Kaylin Graves now in double figures with 10. 33-27 with 1:50 left in quarter number 2 on the CHI St. Alexius House scoreboard. Savila drops it off to Tower. Tower, nice give and go. Rodakowski has her shot blocked from behind. And back come the Blue Hawks quickly. Kelly with it with 1.5 minutes left to go. Graves free from 3. Got it. 3 is 6 from deep for Graves, and the Blue Hawks back to within 3, 33-30. Jimmies with the basketball. Lob pass down low, Rodakowski against Olsen. Rodakowski looks to attack, picks up the dribble, forces it up, got the friendly roll. Audrey Rodakowski, the Dickinson High graduate, with her first points of the night. Olsen out front, comes up with it, has her shot blocked, and she's going to go to the line and shoot 2. I believe that's going to go against Audrey Rodakowski. Nope, they're going to say against Savila. And Courtney Olsen will go to the free throw line. Mackenzie Reed getting set to check back in for Dickinson State. And Graves, who just hit a couple of threes, will check out of the ball game. And Courtney Olsen, with 5 points, will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Just want to make sure they got the right person for the foul in the book. It was Savila. And Courtney Olson will shoot the first of 2. And that's up and good. Olson now with 6 points. Kaylin Graves with 13 to lead Dickinson State. Second free toss is good as well. So Courtney Olson, a perfect 5 of 5 from the line. The Blue Hawks back to within 3 with a minute remaining. 35-32 on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. Martinson goes left side. Savila. Shot is up by Savila, no good. Ball tipped and out of bounds. Last touch by the University of Jamestown. So the Blue Hawks will get it back. Sheridan will come back in for the Hawks. Lily Kelly will check out. Graves will come back in for the Hawks. Labrie will check out. So the Hawks will have it in the backcourt. Comes into Sheridan. With 45 seconds remaining here in the first half, about a 17-second differential. Sheridan brings it into the front court, gets it off to Reed. Left side, Olson. Olson, three-point line extended, hands it back to Sheridan, to Graves. Shot clock down to 10. Graves looks to attack, picks it up, drops it down low. Olson just scooped it up and in. Nice play by Dickinson State. The Hawks back to within 1 with 20 seconds remaining. 45-44, down to 15. Tower into the front court. Tower with 10 left to go. High post, DeMars. DeMars penetrates, puts it up, no good. Hawks will clear it away. Long pass ahead, Olson, and she stepped on the out-of-bounds line with 1.1 second remaining. So that will do it for this first half of play in the University of Jamestown. Led by as much as 7, will go into the locker room with a 1-point lead on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. The Jimmies 35, the Blue Hawks 34 at halftime. We'll take a timeout from our halftime sponsors, a 3-minute break. Be back to take a look at our numbers as the Blue Hawks trail by 1, 35-34. Back with the halftime report in 3 minutes.
Favorite thing about my street?
My co-op.
It isn't just about electricity.
It's about power.
The power of information.
About safety.
Efficiency.
Technology.
I am the co-op.
I am the co-op.
And the co-op
is me.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
Farming and ranching are more than just jobs. It's your way of life. And financially, you want to work with somebody who understands your way of life. More ag, less aggravation. Join the herd at Western Cooperative Credit Union.
If you're looking for a home loan or want to refinance your existing loan, the single smartest thing you can do is go to a credit union like Western Cooperative. We make it easy, you make it home. Join the herd at Western Cooperative Credit Union.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most, with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
Welcome to the 2021-2022 school year at Dickinson State University. The DSU Heritage Foundation is excited to bring the Blue Hawk Scholarship Fund to the DSU campus.
The Blue Hawk Scholarship Fund is comprised of your general and sport-specific giving, named scholarships, advertising, sponsorship of athletic programs, endowments, and program greatest needs support. Made possible by you, the Blue Hawk Scholarship Fund and the DSU Heritage Foundation will award over $700,000 in athletic support for the 2021-2022 school year.
Donate to the Blue Hawk Scholarship Fund today.
Visit us online at dsuheritagefoundation.org and help support Blue Hawk athletes in the classroom, in competition, and in our community.
Come soar with the Hawks.
Well, back with you with our halftime report as the University of Jamestown leads it 35-34, leading the way a 1-2 punch for the Jimmies. Hannah DeMars, 7 of 10 from the field, 2 of 2 from the line. She has 16 points. Kaya Tower, 2 of 9 from the field, both three-pointers, 4 of 4 from the line. She's got 10 points. Noelle Josephson, 2 of 4 from the field for 4 points. Audrey Rodakowski, 1 of 4 from the field for 2 points. And Madeline Schmidt off the bench, 1 of 1 from the field. That was a three-pointer for 3 points. Macy Savila 0 for 2, and Jalen Martinson was 0 for 3 in the ballgame. But again, DeMars with 16, Tower with 10 to lead the Jimmies. For Dickinson State, they also have a good 1-2 punch, with Kaylin Graves leading the way, 5 of 10 from the field, 3 three-pointers, 13 points. Courtney Olson, 2 of 5 from the field, 5 of 5 from the line for 9 points. Heather Labrie off the bench, 2 of 3 from the field, a three-pointer for 5 points. Mackenzie Johnson, 1 of 1 from the field. That was a three-pointer for 3. And Lauren Baumgartner, 1 of 1 from the field. She had 2 points. Also, Lindsay Peterson was 0 of 1, and Ashley Watts was 0 of 2. But again, Kaylin Graves with 13, Courtney Olson with 9 to lead Dickinson State. Again, at halftime on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard, it's the Jimmies 35, the Blue Hawks 34. Back with the team numbers in 2.5 minutes.
With so many different internet speeds to choose from, picking the right speed can be vital to how many devices you have running at the same time. Now you can supercharge your internet with consolidated GNet technology and get the speeds you need up to 1 gig. Fast, reliable speeds you need to keep all your devices running like they should. Call 483-4000 and supercharge your internet and get the speed you need with Consolidated.
At American, we understand that you want to handle finances on your time. Whether that means checking retirement balances while balancing life, filing an insurance claim as your cattle graze on someone else's land, or depositing money during your free fall, 12,000 feet in the air. No matter where you are or what you're doing, as crazy as it may be, American is there for you. With advisors at your fingertips, anytime, anywhere. American. Banking, trust, and insurance.
The Mix 105.7 is your home for the best music, the best variety, including tunes from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and today. Listen weekday mornings from 7 to 10 for the Mixed Up Morning Show with birthday and anniversary announcements, plus loads of local information. Go back in time Sunday mornings from 8 to noon and enjoy the music and the memories from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, including classic hits, classic rock, disco, and more during the Mix 105.7 Time Machine. The Mix 105.7 is locally owned, locally operated, and locally mixed.
Hey folks, it's Rob Wilkinson at Dan Porter Motors, 58601, and we need inventory. Folks, your vehicles have never been worth more than they are right now. So if you've got an extra vehicle laying around or you want to trade one in, come on down and see us and let us show you what we can do. We've got a great selection of trucks, SUVs, and cars, and we still have some great units over on the new side. So come down here and see us at Dan Porter Motors, where we've got free car washes for life. Dan Porter Motors, 58601.
At Dakota Community Bank and Trust, we're leaders in the egg industry. Our egg lenders grew up farming and ranching, and they understand egg operations.
With our agribusiness lending experience, we can help you with your financing.
We specialize in egg real estate, operating lines of credit, and cattle and machinery financing.
To serve you, we need to hear you.
So stop by your local Dakota Community Bank and Trust.
At Dakota Community Bank and Trust, that's what we do.
Look at the team numbers for the University of Jamestown. They were 13 of 30 from the field, just under 40%, 3 of 10 on the three-point shot, 6 of 6 from the free throw line, and they turned it over 4 times in the first half. For Dickinson State, they were 11 of 27 from the field, 41%, 5 of 10 from three-point range for 50%, and a perfect 7 of 7 from the free throw line. They turned it over 13 times in the first half. Rebounding numbers, Jamestown out-rebounding Dickinson State out-rebounding Jamestown 19-16. Leading the way for the Blue Hawks, Louisa Pop with 3, Shaylee Sheridan with 3 for the University of Jamestown. Their leading rebounder in the ball game was Noelle Josephson with 3 rebounds in the first half. But again at halftime on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard, Jamestown 35, Dickinson State 34. We'll be back with second half action in 6 minutes. Sheridan brings it into the front court for the Hawks. Left side it goes Johnson. Johnson looking high post. Now they lob it in the lane. Drop step, putting it up. Short, no good. Baumgartner. And back come the Jimmies with the basketball. Quickly into the front court. DeMars drop step, has her shot partially blocked. Comes back to Jamestown. And what do we got? A push on Dickinson State. That'll go against Courtney Olson, her second. First team foul of the third quarter. Nope, they're going to say against Jamestown. So that'll go against Rodakowski, excuse me. So the Blue Hawks will get it back. Look at that full court pressure. Graves gets the pass ahead. Left side, Johnson, she'll cast. It's too long, no good, not a bounce. And the Jimmies will get it back. We've got about a minute into this third quarter. Neither team able to get on the board. Tower gets it ahead to DeMars, to Josephson. Left side, Savila. And now we've got a block, an illegal screen by Rodakowski. Her second team foul of the third quarter. 9 minutes left here in the third. Jimmy's 35, Blue Hawks 34. Sheridan brings it into the front court. Top of the key, gets it off to Graves. Graves looking to Olson inside. Instead, Graves will penetrate. We're going to get a block. And that will go against Jamestown. Already 3 fouls on the Jimmies. That's going to go against Josephson. That'll be her 4th. She'll check out. Martinson will check back in. Olson gets the pass off. Right side on the drive. Johnson lays it up off the glass. No good. And now the Jimmies turn it over in the backcourt. Their 7th turnover. Graves with it. Graves comes right side, drives baseline, puts up a 15-footer. That's an air ball. I think it was partially blocked. Quickly up court, laying it up and in behind everybody is Martinson. Her first points off the bench. 37-34 with 8:15 remaining. Sheridan goes into the right corner. Baumgartner from 17. That's off the lip of the rim. No good. And coming back up with it, Graves with the loose basketball lays it up and in. Graves now with 15 in the ball game. 37-36 with 7:55 remaining here in the third. Left side, lob pass, high post. 15-footer is up and good for Rodakowski. Just her second field goal. 39-36. Ball bounced ahead to Olson. Olson looks to penetrate, puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound Graves, her follow-up, no good. Blue Hawks having all kinds of troubles shooting the basketball here in the third quarter. Long three-pointer, right corner is up. That's no good. Ball saved back in and out of bounds. Last touch by the University of Jamestown off the miss by Savila. Checking back in is Oswald for Jamestown. Just 1 of 8 from the field here in the first 2.5 minutes of the third quarter for Dickinson State. Blue Hawks break the press. Lob pass down low, stolen away. DeMars with the steal. Turnover 14, Dickinson State. Martinson in the lane, back out to Tower. Tower, pretty crossover move, stumbled, lost the basketball. Turnover 8 on the Jimmies. Labrie and Pop will check in. Checking out will be Baumgartner. Also checking out is Johnson. 7 minutes remaining here in the third, 39-36. Labrie with the basketball, gets it across to Sheridan. Pop, free throw line. Pop, hand back Graves, 3-point shot, top of the key, off the back iron, no good. So the Blue Hawks just 1 of 9 from the field here in the first 3.5 minutes. Tower from 3, that's good. Kia Tower now with 13. And the lead back up to 6, 42-36. Labrie picks up the dribble, gets it back. Sheridan underneath Olson, wide open, put it up. Got a bump, but no call, and now a push on Pop on the rebound. And Eric Nelson, the Blue Hawk coach, not happy with Olson was wide open underneath, and then the defender came and bumped her, but didn't get the call. Busick back into the Jimmy's lineup. DeMars will get a break.
You gotta be kidding me.
Jimmy's with a chance to build on this 6-point lead. Right corner, Tower. Left side, comes into the corner to Savila. Savila, kick pass right side, now inside. Back out to Tower. Tower on the drive, ball loose. Pat comes up with the steal, turnover 9. Sheridan will bring it into the front court. The Hawks down by 6 with 5:45 left here in the third. LeBrie between the circles, picks up the dribble, off to Graves, high post Olsen. Olsen in the lane, she scoops it up, no good. And again, no call. As the ball goes out of bounds, Kelly back in, Watts back in, Sheridan and Graves will get a break. 5:39 left here in the third. Jimmy's 42, Blue Hawks 36. The Jimmy's outscore the Hawks 7-2 in the first 4.5 minutes of the third. Jimmy's with the basketball. Long three-pointer off the side iron, no good. Battle for the rebound. Comes down to Jamestown. Shot is up, no good. Ball tipped around off the miss by Oswald. The Blue Hawks come back quickly. Kelly with it. Kelly gets the pass off to LeBrie to Watts. Watts looking for some help. Off to Pop on the right wing. Pop to Olsen. Olsen has her shot partially blocked, no good. Olsen 0 for 4 from the field here in the second half, just 2 of 9 in the ball game. Jimmy's with the basketball. Tower in the lane, nice look underneath, putting it up, no good again. Oswald can't get it to go, tipped around. Last touch by Jamestown, and the Blue Hawks will get it back. Baumgartner back in for the Hawks. Tolliver, DeMars, and Savila back in for the Jimmies. So the Blue Hawks will have the basketball in the backcourt with 4:46 left to play here in the third quarter. Kelly has it. Kelly gets the pass ahead to Watts in the front court. Watts is double teamed, off to Pop. Pop to LeBrie. LeBrie inside on the scoop. Johnson no good. Johnson follows up, can't come up with the rebound. Tracked down by the Jimmies. Blue Hawks' troubles from the field continue. Just one field goal in 5.5 minutes. They trail by 6. Jamestown with the basketball. Bringing it out front is Busick. Back right side, three-point shot, DeMars, no good. Long rebound, trapped down by Pop. Just 1 of 13 from the field here in the third quarter for Dickinson State. They have just one field goal in 6 minutes. Kelly with the basketball. Out front it comes to Watts. Watts, right side it goes to Baumgartner, back to Pop. And now we've got an illegal screen on Dickinson State. Got to go against Pop. Turnover 15. Foul number 3 on Louisa Pop. Second foul of the quarter. 3:45 remaining. Jimmy's have outscored the Hawks by a 7-2 margin in just over 6 minutes. The Blue Hawks fortunate that the Jimmies haven't broken this one open. Down low, ball loose, recovered by LeBrie, turnover 10. LeBrie on the breakaway, stops, gets it off to Watts. Watts from 10 in traffic, can't get it to go. Rebound down to Jamestown, quickly into the front court. Comes Busick into the left corner, now kick it back out front, Tolliver. Tolliver gets a pass into the right corner to Busick. Back to Tolliver, out front DeMars. Shot clock down to 10 on the drive, putting it up off the glass, count the basket. And a foul called on Dickinson State. That'll go against Heather LeBrie. Savila will get the basket. Reed, Sheridan, Graves in. Kelly will check out. LeBrie and Pop will also check out. 3:06 left to go. And Macy Savila to the line. Her first points of the night. Free throw is up, no good. First miss of the ball game for either team. Quickly up court, the Blue Hawks throw it away. Their 16th turnover. Tower back in. And Busick will check out for the Jimmies. The Jimmies with a chance to get that lead into double digits. 44-36 at the 3-minute mark. The Blue Hawks have been held to just one field goal. Pass comes out front. Graves comes up with the loose basketball, tries to get the pass off. They say no turnover, so no reset of the shot clock. Baseline, shot is up and good for Tolliver. Tolliver gives the Blue Hawks, or gives the Jimmies their biggest lead of the night, 46-36. And a timeout for Dickinson State as Peterson will check in. Full timeout for the Hawks. They've been outscored 9-2 here in the, or excuse me, 11-2, and it's a double-digit lead for the Jimmies, 46-36. We're back in 1 minute on KDIS.
Big Boy Toys.
The 811 game. Will you play by the rules? Choose your location. City Home. Choose your project. Fence. Let's get started. Sure you're ready? Continue. Hold on. There's a whole network of utilities starting just inches underground. Call before you dig, or it could be game over. Stay on top of your game. Call 811 or visit nd1call.com.
Clock, 2:31 left here in the third as the Jimmies have broken it open a bit. 46-36, led 35-34 at halftime. Blue Hawks just having all kinds of problems offensively as Sheridan has it. Graves, top of the key. Back right side to Peterson. Peterson looks to the cutter, can't get it. Now she drives, loses the basketball, but they're going to get Tolliver for the reaching. That'll be her third. And the third team foul. Nice crowd here tonight. Still plenty of room if you're thinking about coming out to catch the end of the women's game and all of the men's game. Peterson lobs it in and it's stolen away. Turnover 17, Dickinson State on the breakaway, no good. Savalo will be fouled. She'll go to the line and shoot two. Sheridan will get called for her second. Good foul on Sheridan as Savalo looked like she was going to have a wide open layup, but Sheridan able to catch up and get the foul. Savalo with 3 points all here in the third quarter. Makes the first of two. 47-36. Biggest lead of the night for the Jimmies. And it goes up to a dozen. 48-36, excuse me. Blue Hawks with the basketball. They have scored just 2 points in 8 minutes here in the third quarter. Reed picked up the dribble, looking for some help. Gets it off to Peterson. Right side, Graves with it. Skip pass left side. Three-point shot is up, in and out, no good for Baumgartner. Quickly come the Jimmies. Tower, left side, three-point shot is off the iron over the top, no good. Tolliver is going to get called for an over the back call, I do believe. Nope, they're going to say Dickinson. Nope, they are going to get the foul on the Jimmies. As Olsen will come back in. Tolliver will get called for her fourth. Olsen back in for Dickinson State. Minute 43 left here in the third. Blue Hawks will be in the bonus and will come to the near end. Back in Martinson. Tolliver will check out with those 4 fouls. Lindsey Peterson, scoreless on the night, will be at the line to shoot 2. First one is up and good. First point off the bench for the junior out of Watford City. Blue Hawks. Second free throw, no good. Tipped out of there by Graves, so just 1 of 2. First miss of the night for Dickinson State. They're 8 of 9 from the free throw line. 8:37, a minute 35 left here in the third. Tower with the basketball. Comes around a screen left side. Keeps the dribble alive. Now penetrates. Peterson cuts her off on the block. All in the lane. Off the foot and recovered by Jamestown. back out front. Three-point shot is up, no good. Battle for the rebound is tied up. And I believe Dickinson State will have the possession arrow. Yes, they do, so the Hawks will get it back as Johnson comes back in. Reed will check out for the Hawks. 48-37. Jamestown out in front by 11. Inbounds pass comes into Peterson. Peterson gets it back to Johnson. Johnson loses the basketball off the leg of the Jimmies and out of bounds. 24 on the shot clock. 1:09 left here in the third. Peterson will key the inbounds play. Gets it into the front court to Sheridan. Sheridan on the drive baseline, drops it down low. Stolen away, turnover 18, Dickinson State. Tower with it, brings it into the front court as we tick under a minute remaining here in the third quarter. Has been pretty miserable for the Hawks as the shot up partially blocked by Martinson. And out of bounds and back to the Jimmies with 21 on the shot clock. Lily Kelly back in for Dickinson State with 52 seconds remaining here in the third. Inbounds play comes out front to Savila. Savila drops it off to DeMars. DeMars around a screen, keeps the dribble alive, back out front. Left side Tower. Tower gets the handoff. Shot clock down to 5 in the lane. Ball loose, and it's tied up. Possession arrow belongs to Jamestown with 5 seconds left on the shot clock. Watts back in. Checking out will be Graves. Inbounds play comes in, up just before the shot clock buzzer is up and good. That one goes by Hannah DeMars. DeMars now with 16 in the ball game. Blue Hawks with 20 seconds remaining. Peterson, left corner to Olsen. Back to Peterson. She lines up for 3. It's short, no good. Ball loose, tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Jamestown. So the Blue Hawks will get one more shot. Nope, they're going to say off Dickinson.
Sideline.
Now the officials are going to talk it over. They're going to say it was off the Blue Hawk. And Jamestown will get it back with 13.2 seconds left. 50-37. Tower into the front court. Lob pass, left side, saved in. DeMars steps through, and she's going to be fouled. And DeMars will go to the free throw line. Foul called on Courtney Olsen. That'll be her third. And with 1.8 seconds remaining, Hannah DeMars, 2 of 2 from the line, 16 in the ball game, will shoot 2 more. Jimmy's trying to build on that 13-point lead. First one no good. First miss of the night for Jamestown. They were 9 of 9 prior to that. Second free toss for DeMars. It's up, looks good, and is. So the Jimmies will go into the quarter break with their biggest lead of the night, 51-37. That'll bring it into a quarter, but the Blue Hawks were outscored by 15-3. And the Jimmies go into the quarter break, or make it 16-3, as the Jimmies go into the quarter break with their biggest lead of the night. On the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard, Jamestown 51, Dickinson State 37. Back with the fourth quarter in 1 minute.
Finding the right mortgage company can be a little puzzling. At ENG Lending, we make it easy by finding the right program that fits perfectly. From VA loans for our veterans to first-time homebuyers, refinancing and debt consolidation. Piece by piece, we pay close attention to every detail so that every piece of the puzzle falls right into place. ENG Lending. It all comes together.
Call 456-LOAN right now.
Favorite thing about my street?
My co-op.
It isn't just about electricity.
It's about power.
The power of information.
About safety,
efficiency,
Technology.
I am the co-op.
I am the co-op.
and the co-op
is me.
Well, Well, the University of Jamestown with their biggest lead of the night, 51-37. The Jimmies through 3 quarters, 19 of 50 from the field, 10 of 11 from the free throw line. They've turned it over 10 times. Dickinson State, 12 of 43. They were just 1 of 16 from the field in that third quarter. 12 of 43 for the game, 8 of 9 from the free throw line, and they have 18 turnovers. The Blue Hawks will get the ball to start the fourth quarter as it comes into Lily Kelly. Kelly brings it into the front court, right side to Labrie. Labrie, Olsen, top of the key. Olsen on the drive, put it up, no good. We're going to call Olsen for the offensive charge. That'll be her 4th foul. And the Jimmies will get the ball back, looking to build on this 14-point lead to start the fourth quarter. Jimmies outscored the Hawks 16-3 in that third quarter to turn a 1-point halftime lead into a 14-point lead to start the fourth quarter. DeMars penetrates in the lane, drops it down low, shot is up and good. As Oswald gets her first points of the night, and the lead up to 16, 53-37. Blue Hawks have all kinds of trouble in the backcourt. Finally comes into Watts. Watts down low. Olsen wide open. Put it up and go. Count the basket. And Courtney Olsen will go to the free throw line. And that foul called on Hannah DeMars. That'll be her second. Olsen now in double figures with 11. Olsen from the free throw line to try and finish off the three-point play. And she does. So the Blue Hawks in the first 38 seconds of the fourth quarter scored as many points as they did in all of the third quarter. With the basketball, Savila kicks it right side to DeMars. DeMars back to Savila. Savila hand off to Tower. Tower comes around a screen. Crossover move on the drive. Just scoops it up off balance and in. Tower now with 15, 55-40. Jimmy's with the 15-point lead. Kelly finally gets it into the front court, picks up the dribble, double team, gets it off to Labrie. Labrie down low, Olsen. Olsen has her shot blocked. And the rebound down to the Jimmies as Tower will bring it into the front court for the Jimmies. Tower out front, keeping the dribble alive. Comes left side, Savila. Savila around a screen. Off to DeMars. DeMars into the corner, lobs it inside, scoop up, no good. Ball tipped around off the miss by Martinson, controlled by Kelly. Quickly up court, down low Olsen. Olsen kicks it into the left corner, nobody home. Turnover 20, Dickinson State. Sheridan in for the Hawks. Schmidt in for the Jimmies. Jamestown will get the basketball with 8:10 left in this one. Jimmy's up by 15. Right side with the basketball is Martinson. Martinson left side to DeMars. DeMars crossover move, picks up the dribble, looking for some help, bounces it off to Martinson, back out front. Tower, the shot clock down to 5. Tower loses the basketball, recovered and put up and in by Oswald just before the shot clock expired. 57-40. Biggest lead of the night for the Jimmies at 17. And now we're going to get a grab. That'll go against Oswald, her second. Pop back in, Graves back in. Checking out Watts and Johnson, and the Blue Hawks will get the ball out on the sideline right in front of us.
Go! Go!
Inbounds pass comes to Graves in the corner. She's going to cast from 3. That's an air ball. Graves got off to a great start. Had 13 at halftime. They scored just 2 here in the second half. On the drive, ball knocked loose. Recovered by Olsen. Turnover 11. Quickly up ahead. Pop. Jump stop. Out to Sheridan, left side to Labrie. Labrie, spin move, baseline Graves. Graves underneath. She stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Turnover 21, Dickinson State. Josephson back in. And Martinson will check out for the Jimmies. Tower brings it into the front court with 6:55 left to play. In the lane, and we've got a travel violation, turnover 12 on the Jimmies. Reed back in for Dickinson State, Tolliver for Jamestown. LeBrie will check out for the Hawks. 6:52 left in this one. Sheridan gets the inbounds pass, gets it back to Graves. Graves up ahead, Olsen to Reed. Reed drives up the left side, pulls up, short jumper, no good. And back come the Jimmies with the basketball with 6.5 left in this one. Tower hands it off to DeMars. And penetration down the lane. We got offensive foul on the Jimmies. DeMars will pick up her third team foul of the quarters for the Jimmies. Blue Hawks continue to look at that full court pressure. Sheridan gets it back to Graves. Ball tipped loose, out of bounds. Last touch by Dickinson State. Nope, they're going to say last touch by Jamestown. Peterson back in. Graves will check out. So the Hawks will get it back with 24 on the shot clock in the backcourt. Peterson gets it into Reed. Reed ahead to Peterson into the front court. And that's a 10-second violation for Dickinson State. So the Blue Hawks with their 22nd turnover. Jimmies will get it. Comes into Tower with 6:15 left to play in this one to Tolliver. Tolliver, left side to Tower. Or excuse me, to DeMars. DeMars penetrates left side, fades away from 10, no good. Tolliver with the rebound, her shot no good. Rebound controlled by Tolliver, and then we're going to get a push. And that will go against Mackenzie Reed. And the ball will go back to the University of Jamestown, just the second team foul of the quarter on Dickinson State with 6 minutes left to play. Comes into DeMars. DeMars, right corner to Tolliver on the wing, to Tower at the top of the key. Tower around a screen, penetrates, has the ball knocked loose. We're going to get a reach-in foul and see if it's on the drive or on the shot. I believe it's going to go against Reed. Nope, Sheridan, that'll be her third. They're going to say it was in the act of shooting. So Kia Tower with 15 points will go back to the line. She's 4 of 4 there so far tonight. Off the back iron, no good. Jimmy's 4 of 6 from the line here in the second half. 10 of 12 in the ball game. Second free throw is up, and that one is good. So 1 of 2 for Tower. Makes the lead 58-40. Sheridan picked up the dribble. Gets it back to Peterson. Peterson to Sheridan in the front court. Sheridan in the wing to Pop in the corner. Pop looking for some help. Hands it off to Sheridan. Sheridan between the circles, comes back right side to Peterson. Peterson looking inside to Olsen instead to Pop at the top of the key. Left side to Reed. Shot clock down to 5. Reed thought about the 3. Inside Pop. Drop step through. Put it up and in. Nice move and bucket by Louisa Pop. Her first point for the ball game. Blue Hawks want a timeout. It's a 16-point Jimmy lead on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. 58-42. 5:23 left in this one. It's a full timeout. We're back in 60 seconds.
The Hub in North Dickinson is more than your ordinary convenience store. From Godfather's Pizza and the Hub Cafe to gourmet coffee, tea, and more. Stop by early for breakfast or grab something to go. We carry a variety of donuts that we make fresh every day. If your vehicle is dirty, we now have a state-of-the-art car wash at both locations. Stop in and see what we have to offer at the Hub located on North Highway 22 or the Hub West Dakota Oil on East Villard in Dickinson. We're changing the way people think about the convenience store industry.
Farming and ranching are more than just jobs. It's your way of life. And financially, you want to work with somebody who understands your way of life. More ag, less aggravation. Join the herd at Western Cooperative Credit Union.
If you're looking for a home loan or want to refinance your existing loan, the single smartest thing you can do is go to a credit union like Western Cooperative. We make it easy, you make it home. Join the herd at Western Cooperative Credit Union.
Out in front, 58-42. Blue Hawks going to put a little full court pressure on. Jimmy's finally get it into the front court as Josephson comes up with it. Now Sheridan with the steal. Turnover 13. Sheridan, long pass ahead. Tip comes to Olsen. She'll scoop it up. No good. And Courtney Olsen will go to the line as Busick gets called for the foul. Olsen with a dozen tonight. First of two for the senior out of Mandan is good. Kaylin Graves leading the way for Dickinson State with 15, but just 2 here in the second half. Olsen misses the second one. Rebound controlled by the Hawks. Reed with it out front, free throw line, gets it back to Pop. Pop down low. Olsen has it knocked loose and out of bounds. Last touch by the University of Jamestown. Good hustle that time by Schmidt. Couldn't come up with the loose basketball before it went out of bounds. So the Hawks with 12 on the shot clock, comes into Pop, hands off to Sheridan, down to 10. Sheridan looks to attack, drops it left side, baseline from 15, up the good for Peterson. Lindsay Peterson, her first point of the night. 58-45 as the Blue Hawks have scored 5 straight points. Tolliver gets it down low. DeMars puts it up, can't get it to go. Battles for the rebound. Second opportunity is no good for DeMars, but she's fouled. And Hannah DeMars will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. That'll go against Courtney Olsen. That'll be her 4th. Back into the ball game for Dickinson State. Baumgartner. Tower back in. Savila back in for Jamestown. So he's going to the line. DeMars 3 of 4 from the charity stripe so far tonight. First of 2 is good. 17 for DeMars. Sub in for Dickinson State. Graves back into the ball game. Reed will check out. Second free throw coming for DeMars. Second free toss is good. So DeMars 3 of 4 from the line here in the second half. 5 of 6 in the ball game. She's got 19 to lead all scorers. Sheridan with the dribble comes around to screen, picks up the dribble off to Graves between the circles. Graves comes right side, looks to attack, goes baseline, cut off, back out to Peterson. Peterson looking inside, nothing doing there. Shot clock down to 5 to Graves. Graves penetrates, drops it down low, stolen away by Tolliver, and then she's going to be grabbed by Peterson. Number 1 on Peterson, number 5 on the Hawks, so it's 2-shot bonus time for the Jimmies with 4 minutes left to play in this one. Don't forget the men's game to follow about 20 minutes after this one. A long ball game. We're already an hour and a half old, and we've still got 4 minutes left here in the 4th. Tolliver will go to the line to shoot 2. Tolliver, her first shot at the charity stripe is good. She's got 3. Lily Kelly getting set to check back in for the Hawks. Tolliver off the bench out of Box Elder, South Dakota, junior. Misses the second one. Rebound off the hands of Peterson. Controlled by Jamestown, and then finally recovered by Graves for Dickinson State. Sheridan into the front court with 3:50 left to play. High post to Pop. Pop. Hand off to Graves. Graves penetrates in the lane. Leaner from 15. Couldn't get it to go. We'll go back the other way with the Jimmies. Into the front court, Savila. Left side to Tower. Tower comes around to screen. Penetrates in the lane. Kick it into the right corner over the head of everyone. Turnover 14, Jamestown. Watts, Olsen, Kelly in. Pop, along with Peterson, will check out, and Sheridan will check out. And the Blue Hawks will have it with 3:26 left in this one. 61-45. Jimmy's with the lead. Graves with the ball in the backcourt. Throws it up ahead. Kelly finally tracked it down off to Watts. Watts comes top of the key to Graves. Graves, nice look inside and putting it up and in for Dickinson State is Baumgartner. Her first points, nice assist by Kelly. Tolliver with it at the 3-minute mark. Jimmy 61, Blue Hawks 47 on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. DeMars blows by the defender, puts it up and in. DeMars now with 21 to lead all scorers. Kelly loses the basketball, but we're going to get a reach in. And that is going against Hannah DeMars. That'll be her fourth. Checking back in, Oswald and Tolliver will check out. Blue Hawks will get the basketball back. Fresh shot clock with 2:44 left to play. Kelly gets the inbounds pass, steps it into the front court to Graves. Top of the key to Watts. Watts comes around a screen. Nice give and go in the lane. Baumgartner couldn't finish it off. And the Jimmies will clear it away quickly into the front court. Josephson on the drive. Nobody picks her up. Wildly off the backboard, and the Blue Hawks clear it away. Watts, nice pass ahead. Putting it up, off the glass and in is Baumgartner on the fast break. So the Blue Hawks get the bucket, the timeout. 63 Jimmy, 49 Blue Hawks on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. 2:15 left in this one. It's a short timeout. Back with more Blue Hawk basketball on KDIX in 30 seconds.
West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company proudly offers products and services that help fuel our customers' lives with clean burning propane and bulk fuel and convenient on-site delivery with premium farm and road fuels. We provide energy where and when you need it most, with locations throughout Southwest North Dakota. West Dakota Oil and Fitterer Oil Company. Locally owned, locally strong. The products you need with the service you deserve.
3:49. The University of Jamestown out in front. 2:15 left in this one. And season opening basketball here at Scott Gymnasium. About 20 minutes after this one, Rod will be in to bring in the men's matchup. Blue Hawks with some full court pressure. Tower gets the pass back to Martinson. Back to Tower, out into the front court. Kelly knocks it loose, finally recovered by Tower. Tower drops it down low. Shot is partially blocked and out of bounds, as Martinson had her shot blocked away. And the Blue Hawks will get it back with 2:02 left to play. Blue Hawk women back in action Saturday afternoon, 2 o'clock. They'll take on NCAA Division II Minot State. Pass up ahead, nobody home, turnover 24. Graves went down hard as the Jimmies come back. 3-point shot, it's an air ball, loose ball, and finally nobody recovers it. Last touch by Jamestown. And the Blue Hawks will get it back after the 15th turnover of the ball game for the University of Jamestown. Minute 42 left to play. Jimmy 63, Blue Hawks 49. Kelly in the backcourt gets it ahead to Watts. Watts across the midcourt stripe. Goes to Olsen. Olsen baseline from 12. That's good. Courtney Olsen with 6 points here in the second half, 15 in the ball game. Erin Graves tied for tops in scoring for Dickinson State. Jimmy's content to run that shot clock with a minute 15 left in the ball game. Tower with the dribble. Free throw line, has the ball stripped away. Still loose, finally recovered by the Hawks. Turnover 16. Baumgartner down low. Bobbles it, gets it back, puts it up and in. Baumgartner with 6 points here in the fourth. 63-53, under a minute remaining. The Blue Hawks making a little bit of a run here in the closing minutes, and Jamestown wants a timeout. 52.7 left to play. The Jimmies 63, the Blue Hawks 53 on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. It's a short timeout. Back with more from Scott Gym in 30 seconds.
With so many different internet speeds to choose from, picking the right speed can be vital to how many devices you have running at the same time. Now you can supercharge your internet with consolidated GNet technology and get the speeds you need up to 1 gig. Fast, reliable speeds you need to keep all your devices running like they should. Call 483-4000 and supercharge your internet and get the speed you need with Consolidated.
Hawks, after falling down by 18, 58-40, have outscored Jamestown 13-5 here in the closing minutes to get back to within 10. Inbounds play for the Jimmies, thrown into the backcourt to Tower with 20 on the shot clock, 50 on the game clock. Tower penetrates, kicks it left side, three-pointer shot is up and no good, and a battle all over the place, and a foul underneath on Jamestown, and that will go against Tower. Off the three-point miss by Jamestown. Peterson, Reed, and Kelly will check in. That was the 15th foul on Jamestown, so we'll go to the other end and shoot free throws. Sheridan will shoot the free throws. Sheridan had checked out, but she was the one that was fouled, so she'll go to the line. Kelly will check back to the scorer's table as Sheridan will shoot two on the two-shot bonus. First one rattles around to drop home. 63-54 with 43.4 seconds left. Second free toss for Sheridan, no good. Rebound down to Jamestown, and the Jimmies want a timeout. With 43.4 seconds remaining, it's a short timeout. We'll be back with more from Scott Jim as the Blue Hawks trail by 9 with 43 seconds left, back in 30.
At American, we understand that you want to handle finances on your time. Whether that means checking retirement balances while balancing life, filing an insurance claim as your cattle graze on someone else's land, or depositing money during your free fall, 12,000 feet in the air. No matter where you are or what you're doing, as crazy as it may be, American is there for you. With advisors at your fingertips, anytime, anywhere. American. Banking, trust, and insurance.
Jimmies will come away with the season opening victory over the Blue Hawks. Jimmies will have the basketball. They'll advance it into the front court. DeMars will key the inbounds play. Launch it to Tower at the midcourt circle with 42 seconds remaining. Now we're going to get a grab, and that will go against Baumgartner, her first. So going to the line will be Kia Tower. Graves will check back into the contest. Baumgartner will check out for the Blue Hawks. Tower, 5 of 6 from the line. She's got 17. Excuse me, she's got 16. Now she's got 17. 6 of 7 from the line for Tower. Junior out of Big Fork, Minnesota. With 38.9 seconds remaining. Second one is up and good. Timeout, Dickinson State. Short timeout for the Hawks. They'll advance into the front court, down 11 with 38.9 left. We're back with more from Scott Jim in a half minute.
The Mix 105.7 is your home for the best music, the best variety, including tunes from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and today. Listen weekday mornings from 7 to 10 for the Mixed Up Morning Show with birthday and anniversary announcements, plus loads of local information. Go back in time Sunday mornings from 8 to noon and enjoy the music and the memories from the 60s, 70s, and 80s, including classic hits, classic rock, disco, and more during the Mix 105.7 Time Machine. The Mix 105.7 is locally owned, locally operated, and locally mixed.
We'll advance it after the timeout. Lily Kelly will do the honors right in front of us, next to the Blue Hawk bench. 65-54. Jimmy's out in front. Ball comes into Peterson, back to Kelly. Kelly, left side to Reed. Reed spins to Kelly, off her hands and out of bounds. Turnover 25 on the Hawks with 31.4 seconds remaining. Now the Jimmies will take a timeout so they can advance the ball into the front court. Full timeout. That's all the Jimmies have left, so we'll take a 60-second break. Come back for the final half minute of the ball game with the Jimmies up 65-54. Back in a minute.
Welcome to the 2021-2022 school year at Dickinson State University. The DSU Heritage Foundation is excited to bring the Blue Hawk Scholarship Fund to the DSU campus.
The Blue Hawk Scholarship Fund is comprised of your general and sport-specific giving, named scholarships, advertising, sponsorship of athletic programs, endowments, and program greatest needs support. Made possible by you, the Blue Hawk Scholarship Fund and the DSU Heritage Foundation will award over $700,000 in athletic support for the 2021-2022 school year.
Donate to the Blue Hawk Scholarship Fund today.
Visit us online at dsuheritagefoundation.org and help support Blue Hawk athletes in the classroom, in competition, and in our community.
Come soar with the Hawks.
So the Jimmies will advance it into the front court with 31.4 seconds remaining. Jamestown up by 11. Inbounds play. 5-second call. Turnover 17 Jamestown, and Dickinson State will get it back. Blue Hawks out of timeouts. Jimmies with one timeout remaining. LeBrie will bring it into Kelly. We tick under a half minute left to play. Kelly picks up the dribble. Off to Graves. Graves to the free throw line, fades from 17. She got it to go. Kaylin Graves is her second bucket of the second half. Now LeBrie is going to get called for the reaching. It'll be number 3 on Heather LeBrie, and we'll go to the other end and shoot free throws. Busick back in. Schmidt will check out. Oswald will check in, but not yet. She's coming in for the shooter Savila. Savila to the line, 3 of 3 so far. She'll get 2 more. Make it 3 of 4. With 19.7 seconds left. Second one, no good. Graves will come down with the rebound for Dickinson State. Bring it into the front court to Reed. Back to Graves. Down to 10 seconds. Graves to LeBrie. LeBrie thought about the 3, couldn't get it off. Gets it off to Kelly. Kelly on the drive baseline. Down to 2, down to 1. LeBrie at the buzzer, put it up and in. Heather LeBrie now with 7 points, and that'll end the ball game as the University of Jamestown will win it tonight on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. The Jimmies 65, the Blue Hawks 58. The Jimmies go to 1-0. The Blue Hawks 0-1. Again, your final on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. Jamestown 65, Dickinson State 58. Back with the post-game show in 2.5.
Hey folks, it's Rob Wilkinson at Dan Porter Motors, 58601, and we need inventory. Folks, your vehicles have never been worth more than they are right now. So if you've got an extra vehicle laying around or you want to trade one in, come on down and see us and let us show you what we can do. We've got a great selections of trucks, SUVs, and cars, and we still have some great units over on the new side. So come down here and see us at Dan Porter Motors, where we've got free car washes for life. Dan Porter Motors, 58601.
At Dakota Community Bank and Trust, we're leaders in the egg industry. Our egg lenders grew up farming and ranching, and they understand egg operations.
With our agribusiness lending experience, we can help you with your financing.
We specialize in egg real estate, operating lines of credit, and cattle and machinery financing.
To serve you, we need to hear you.
So stop by your local Dakota Community Bank and Trust.
At Dakota Community Bank and Trust, that's what we do.
Big Boy Toys.
The 811 game. Will you play by the rules? Choose your location. City Home. Choose your project. Fence. Let's get started. Sure you're ready? continue. Hold on. There's a whole network of utilities starting just inches underground. Call before you dig, or it could be game over. Stay on top of your game. Call 811 or visit nd1call.com.
Finding the right mortgage company can be a little puzzling. At ENG Lending, we make it easy by finding the right program that fits perfectly. From VA loans for our veterans to first-time home buyers, refinancing and debt consolidation. Piece by piece, we pay close attention to every detail so that every piece of the puzzle falls right into place. ENG Lending. It all comes together.
Call 456-LOAN right now.
Well, again, your final on the CHI St. Alexius Health scoreboard. The University of Jamestown wins it 65-58. Jamestown led at every quarter stop, 16-14 at the end of the first quarter, 35-34 at halftime, 51-37 through three quarters, 65-58. The Jimmies win it. We had 5 ties all in the first half at 2, 6, 8, and 10 in the first quarter, and 23 apiece in the second quarter. Biggest lead of the ball game for the Jimmies was 18 at 58-40. Well, 2 players in double figures for both teams. Hannah DeMars leading the way for Jamestown, 9 of 19 overall from the field, 3 of 4 from the line. She had a game-high 21. Kia Towers, 4 of 13 from the field, 3 3-pointers, 7 of 8 from the line for 18 points. Madeline Schmidt with 5 points. Noelle Josephson with 4. Audrey Rodakowski with 4. Jalen Martinson with 4, and Megan Oswald with 4. 3 points for Jordan Tolliver, and Macy Savila had 3 points in the ball game. But again, Hannah DeMeers with 21, Kia Tower with 18 to lead Jamestown. Dickinson State, they were led by Kaylin Graves, 7 of 16 from the field, 3 of 8 3-point range. She ends up 17 points. Courtney Olson just 4 of 17 from the field, 7 of 8 from the line, 15 points. Lauren Baumgartner, 4 of 8 from the field. She had 8 points. Heather Labrie off the bench, 3 of 5 from the field. She had a 3-pointer for 7 points. And it's 3 points for Shaylee Sheridan, 3 points for Lindsay Peterson, 2 points in the ball game for Louisa Pop. But again, 17 for Kaylin Graves, 15 for Courtney Olson to lead Dickinson State. Team numbers, well, neither team shot very well. 24 of 65 overall for the Jimmies, just 37%, 4 of 18 from 3-point range, 22%, and 14 of 20 from the free throw line for 70%. For Dickinson State, overall, 21 of 58 from the field, 36%, 5 of 15 on 3-point tries, 33%. The Bluehawks 11 of 14 from the line for 79%. Jimmy's had the edge on the boards, 45-37. Hannah DeMars leading all with 8 rebounds for Dickinson State. Shaylee Sheridan with 5, Lily Kelly with 4. Turnover numbers, Jamestown ended up in the ball game with 17 turnovers. Dickinson State turned it over 25 times. But again, the Jimmies come away with the season opening victory by a final of 65-58. One more timeout from ND Pharmacy, then back with our player of the game in a half minute.
Favorite thing about my street?
My co-op.
It isn't just about electricity.
It's about power.
The power of information.
About safety,
efficiency,
Technology.
I am the co-op.
I am the co-op.
and the co-op
Is me.
In our ND Pharmacy player of the game, we're going to go with Kaylin Graves for Dickinson State. She led the way with 17 points, 7 of 16 from the field overall, 3 of 8 from 3-point range. Also had 3 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 steals, and a block to lead Dickinson State as the Bluehawks lose in their season opener 65-58. We're going to take a 14-minute break, and then Rod will be in to bring you the men's contest on KDIX as well as on Consolidated back in 14 minutes.